Okay, good day to you all.
Yes, sir.
As you all know, my name is Yahya Sid Ahmad, and thank you for joining our week 8, days 8, the 8. I think we're in the 8. So the 8 of the capacity building training for 1,000 Nigerian civil servants on ICT, which is organized and sponsored by Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. Hello, can you hear me, please?
Yes, sir. We hear
Hello,
you.
CD, we can hear you. Just continue.
Okay, so thank you for joining us today. First of all, as you all know, we normally used to start by highlighting our contents. That is our course contents, the contents of what we are going to talk about today. So, okay, so that means we'll talk about the recap on day 6. The recap on the day 6, that is what we have talked about, I think, on Saturday. And then we will take you into the introduction to MS Word. That is Microsoft Word. And also we'll talk about the importance of MS Word and then the basic features of MS Word, likewise the document management. So after that, then we'll move to practical uses, whereby we will go to practical access, where I will take you and show you all the features of my MS Word. Then after it, then we will go and look into MS Word interfaces. So we will have questions and answers. Then we will call it a day. So first of all, as we all know, I think on your disease, you have talked about email communication, in which you all know that email communication simply means that is sending messages over the internet. And you know, it's fast and what low cost. It will not cost you such others. And then you also talk about the user accounts, whereby it connects people, log in and use a computer, keep files and even set files. So today, as I explained it today on our course outline, we've said that we are going to talk about the introduction to MS Word. So as we all know that MS Word, uh, hello, sorry, 1 minute, please.
Okay. Da, ta mu ci abinci. Na gama, ta mu ci abinci. Abinci. Ta mu ci abinci mu kwanta.
Please, Musa Bashar Tsoho. Musa Bashar.
Yes.
Please unmute yourself now. Your sound is.
Okay.
Okay, hello, sorry.
Okay, sir.
I am back. Sorry. As I was explaining, now we will talk about the introduction to what MS Word. So we all know that before you can use Microsoft efficiently, so MS Word, that is the Microsoft Word, and you know you must understand its environments. That is the interface, and it's just like, let me just set an example. Just imagine you, let's say, walking into a classroom or into your office. That is before teaching begins. You know, you want to know where the chalkboard is, the this thing, where the desks are, where the windows are, and even the same applies to MS Word. So you need to know where each tool lives and before you can use it confidentially or confidently. Before you can use it confidently, you have to know its interface and you have to know how it works and you have to know, I think, the tools. So likewise, the same thing. So this is the logo for MS Word. Here you can see a white W in a shaded blue, and then also a dark blue with the different combinations of blue. That is blah, blah, blue. So MS Word is a word processing software used to create, edit, and format documents such as letters, reports, and memos. And it improves efficiency, accuracy, and what presentation in everyday work. So uh, this is all about MS Word. And I think before we move further, would first of all, I need to take you into Microsoft Word and open it to you so that you can see it clearly. So now let's take a tour of the Microsoft interface. Then we shall let me show you the okay, sorry. Let me fully share my screen. So can you entirely see my screen, please?
Not yet.
Okay, can you can you see my screen entirely?
Yes, now we can see it.
Okay. So as I was saying, now let's take a tour of the Microsoft Word interface. So just think of this as the classroom setup. Let me open the Microsoft Word. Here is the Word application. Can you see the same logo as shown in our slides? So I double click it on it. Just think of this as a classroom setup. You know, before you start learning, and you need to know where the chalkboard, the decks, and even the materials are in the same way. Before we use the MS Word, you must know where the tools are located. So this is exactly how the MS Word looks like. Let me show you. This is MS Word. So can you see it is as blank as you can see it. Once you open your Microsoft Word, and if you open it on a black space, this is how it's going to look like. You will firstly have an open MS Word and it's blank and nothing in it. So that means you have to first prepare yourself, know what to do with it, and then before you can even think of what next. So so you can see this empty sheet is our digital notebook ready for us to work on. So work on it later on when we come to our practicals and we all know most of the interface and everything. I just opened the application, that is the MS Word application, to see how it looks like. So now, after we'll talk about the Microsoft, we now talk about the importance of MS Word. The importance of it is, you know, widely used in administrations, widely used in administrations. So now to talk about the importance of MS Word, as we all know that MS Word is word processing software. So that means it helps us create edit, and even format documents, unlike a typewriter. You know, MS Word also allows us to type and then correct or move or even redesign the text without starting over. Let's say we have started creating it, we can use it to even use it. So it's just like imagine you as a classroom teacher. A teacher can type any exams questions, and then later on, if notice a correction, notice maybe a problem, or he can even make a corrections and even save them for future use. So likewise, student can type assignments, and the all civil servants can prepare official memos all in MS Word. So as I have shown to you on MS Word, how it look like the blank page, and I showed you how a clean sheet of paper, but smarter because you can type, edit, and save it. So now we are talking about the MS Word, the importance of MS Word. You know, MSS Word is important because it's used almost in everywhere, because we can use it in education, in business and administration, in government stuffs, and likewise in healthcare, and like on almost every sector, we can use MS Word. So, as I explained, the importance of MS Word is that it's widely used in administrations, in education, finance, sales, and personal tax. For example, in educations, you know, teachers type lesson notes and exam papers, while the students, we know, they prepare their assignments. Likewise, in business and administration, we can type letters, reports, and even contracts are typed in MS Words. Likewise, when we talk about them in healthcare, or doctors normally prepare patients with reports or even hospital records. Likewise, for governments, they can use it for memos, circulars, and even the policy, while they normally used to create them from MS Word. And it makes works faster. It's neater. That is very neat. It's neater and more professional compared to handwriting. Instead of you using your hand to write, so you know handwriting is quite different with using these texts. So let me show you the basic features of MS Word. So MS Word has many features that make it powerful. So we know most of the features we can use it for typing and editing, where you can type and easily make corrections. Likewise, for formatting. When we say for formatting,
Enjoy music.
oh my God. Sorry, Chairman, let me meet you. Okay, hello. As I was explaining, we can use it also while formatting. We can change fonts. We can change the size of the fonts. We can change its color and even its style. So for paragraphing, we can use it for paragraph tools, like to align our text. We can align our text maybe left, right, center, and even we can even justify it. And you can adjust spacing. So we can even use it to copy, cut, and paste. I know we have shown how to use copy, cut, and paste. So it's all have such features. And we can use it to insert tools, like to add pictures. We can add tables, charts, and even shapes. So these features we know make Word flexible for any kind of document. So I will walk you through the practical aspect. Why I don't want to start my practical now is that I want it to be all in the words mod settings. I want to start it from where we've started to the end, so we can, wherever we've started, we can see how we can use it smoothly. So, and after that, we move to document management. So to talk about the document management is just like to managing document in MS Word. You know, means it just means knowing how to create, save, and open and even print files. So this is management. Document management is all about to know how to create, that is creating, saving, and opening documents using folders or for organization and then for printing documents. So to create documents, normally to talk about this create document is we normally open our MS Word. Well, let me just walk through the MS Word so I can show you how it works. So here we can see it's a blank fish. Here we can see it's a blank fish. So typing a document is normally knowing when to create your files and then saving it and then maybe opening it and also printing it. So this is all about the management of documents. It's all about. So here I've opened my MS Words and I've shown you here we have a new blank. Okay, you can all see a new blank on it. So saving file is all about we can use. Can you see file? Can you see where I place my cursor here? Can you see my cursor, please? Can you all see my cursor?
Yes.
So if you can see my
Yes,
cursor,
you can see it. Yes, you can see it.
okay, so if you can see my cursor, you may notice that if you can see my cursor, you can see that I place it on file. Here, you can see there is a place written file. So double click on it. If you double click on it, oh my God. Hey, let me mute it again. So as you can see, as I place my cursor on file, as you can see, I double click on it. It opens a left ribbon. This left ribbon, we can see where it says new. If you want to create a new file, open. If you want to open an existing file, also the folder, there is info where we can see the information of. There is also save. Once you've started typing, you can place a cursor on file, double click on it, then tap on this save, then you save your file. Then after that, if you want to save and name your file, here you can save it as, either you can save it as a PDF file, or you can save it as docs, that is as documents, or whatever the types of options you can. So we can see we also have a print. So on this print, or let me just start by creating a new file. Here we can see a new. Just double click on it. If you double click on it, it will take you to a blank folder. So here you can start creating your whatever you want to create it, as you can see. So after that, then we saved. Can you see? We just do our blah 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 stuff. So to save this file, just place your cursor on file, then type save as. Can you see save as? So since I want to save it maybe into maybe into one of my folder, I can use browse. Can you see browse? I place my cursor on browse. So double click on browse, then choose wherever you want to save your file. So here, let me start by saving my file on this folder. As I place my cursor on it, you can see a document. So let me double click on it. So this is the file. So instead of me to use this normal blah blah through to rough sheets, then I can name my file with, let's say, D8. Let me save it with D8. So now you can see that there is also an option that stated save as. That is, if I want to save it in Word document, that is normally we just started by this before moving to somewhere and start thinking of something other else. Then as I press saved, now I saved this rough work. So also I've shown you how to create a file, and I even shown you how to save your file. So now I will show you how to open an existing file. So to show you how to open an existing file, just double click on this open, double click on it. As you double click on open, so you will go through your folders where your existing file is. So here, as we all know that we save this file on a folder called document. So now let me first browse, go to where I save it. As you can see, I save it from documents. So place your cursor on D8, then double click on it. Now we
Hello,
also come
sir.
back to where it is.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Hello, I can hear you. Hello? Hello, can you hear me,
See the
please?
go on. See
Okay.
the go on with you. Go on,
Okay, so thank
please.
you. Now to talk about the printing also. So how can you print this file? Oh, let me just go. So now we are into practical uses. That is based on practical aspect I've shown before. Based on the practical aspect where I will show you how to write memos and letters, preparing invoices, lesson notes, assignments, and even patients report. Then we will move to Microsoft interface. So in this interface, I will show you all what the interface will look like and how it works. So now, to continue on these practical aspects, let's go back to our Word. From this file, you know, MS Word is practical because it is used in real life situations, as we all know. We all know that daily we can use it for writing official letters and memos, as been written on our slides, for preparing forms and even invoices. We all knows that because it's there on our slides also. And as I explained before, we can use it for typing lesson notes, assignments, reports, and whatever. And we can use it also to draft circulars when it comes to government offices. Likewise, we can use MS Word to create simple flyers and sometimes some announcements. So, as you can see, let's begin practical stuff on these words. Let's say a principal may write a circular to staff that is using MSL Word. So instead of using handwriting, to use a sheet of paper and biro to start writing blah blah office of this blah 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 and something that so he or she can drive it all using a Microsoft Word. So let's start. Let's begin. So to start, first of all, this is a blank space, as we can see. This is a blank space. So from the blank space, there is
Only the contact
There is
only the
something
5 minutes.
called title bar.
Take
Okay,
his time.
let me move. Let me take this thing down. Okay. Hello, can you hear me, please? So we
Yes.
can see
Yep.
that at the very top, we have a title bar. So this shows the name of our document. This is called title bar. Can you see my cursor? Can you see it? It's written by the 8 with dash word. Can you see it? The 8.
Yes, free.
So it's called
Yes.
title bar. So as we can see right now, it's written with what? The 8. So Microsoft Word,
Yes.
because that is Word, because we have set it with what as Word.
Mm.
So after it, we have quick access toolbar. So on top of our left corner, can you see it?
Quick access
Hello?
toolbar. Yes, we hear it.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, we are hearing
Hello, can you see me? Can you hear me, please? Sorry.
Yes,
you. Hear you.
yes, we're hearing you.
Okay. There is also ribbons. This is called ribbons. Can you see it? All these are called ribbons. So on this ribbon, can you see that we have home, we have inserts,
Insert,
we have draw.
draw.
Under home, we have all these functionable items or tools. Can we see it? We have paste,
Yes.
copy. That's why I say it's called access toolbar. On access toolbar, we can see cut, copy, format, paste, and all these things are here. So we have insert. Under insert, we also have a cover page, blank page, all these things have their functions. We have a draw, design, layout, references, mailing, review, view, help. All these are all under ribbon tabs. So below the title bar, you see all this as I explained before. So this whole area is called ribbon. Can you, hello, all this area is called what? Ribbon. As I was playing with my cursor on top of them, they are called ribbon. So also after ribbon, we have so many functionable stuffs in these items. But now, as I was saying, let's now move to a practical aspect whereby I can show you everything, how to type and even how to use all these ribbons. How, so for example, let's say we want to type a real memo. Let's say we want to type a memo. Let's say the office of the head teacher. Let's draft a memo. Let's start by using, sorry, let's say you want to type something like this: office of the, let me just grab it. Let's say we're office of the, let's say head teacher. So normally we are typing memo. So memo. Then there is something I will also encourage you. I will show you how to do it. Then to who? Let's say all teachers. Then which subject? Normally when typing memo, you have to address to who are you referencing your memo to, and then the subjects. What's the subject of the memo? Then the subject should be subjects. Let's say the subject of the memo. Let's say it's a staff meeting. Staff meeting. Then we have to include dates. So dates. Let's see. Today's is 9th September 2025. So then starting with, okay, this is blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is to inform you. This is to inform you. This is to inform you all blah, blah, blah. I just want to start showing you how. So as we can see, a principal may write a circular, let's say, to staff using a Microsoft Word instead of using a handwriting. So this is just a screen, let me call it screen demo on how to use it. As you can see, I just type a simple memo. That is where the memo is coming from. The memo is coming from the office of the word head teacher. But I want you to know most of the times there in wording, we might use either all to use as capital letter. The all, we can use all as capital letter, or we will use each word to take its first letter as capital letter, or we can even use all words or all sentence to carry all small letters, all to carry all capital letters. So as you can see, just place your cursor on top on your ribbons. Here we can see if you place on it and leave it for a few 1 to 2 seconds, it will give you an options of what it's all about. Here we can see its wordings. Under this wording, we can change the character. You can see here we have so many characters on this. Each character, it changes the written. You can see this thing, it changes from teacher. Or let me size them first. Let me start by using 18 size. So here you can choose your character. There are so many characters. If you can, each character change the words or the sentence, you can see it changes everything. So first, let's use Arial or New Times Roman. Let's use New Times Roman. Let's use Times New Roman. So here we can use Times New Roman. As you can see from the so now I change the font character to Times New Roman. Now I can change the font size and also the color. To change the font size, here is the font size. Just place your cursor on it and leave it for a 1 to 2 seconds. It will give you of the information. You can see here it says font size, open bracket, control plus shift plus P. Then here is also give us a description of what change the size of your text. So if you can click of it, you can change the size of it. As you can see, you can change it to smaller ones, likewise to bigger ones. As you can see, the higher it increases, the higher the sizes increases. Here, if you can use 22, it's quite different with size 12. It's different with size 9. It's different with size 48. So it depends on which size we choose to use. So here I choose 18. Also, I will show you how to we use alignments, align it. How can we align it? As we can see, it's aligned by our left. It's left aligned. So, before that, let me show you change case. To change the case, either we can use the upper case or the lower case, or the combination of upper and what lower case. And or if you want to capitalize all. So here we can see if I press lowercase, all words change to what lowercase. Likewise, if I change to uppercase, all changes to uppercase. So likewise, there is a combination of that is we capitalize each word. So let me use capitalize each word. So now as you can see, we have each first word, it carries a capital letter. Office, the first word carries capital letter. Likewise of the head, as you can see all. So, and after this, I have said I want to show you how the alignment use. For you to be able to carry out all these tasks, you have to choose what to do. Let's say I want to use only this word. The functions I want to use is mainly for only this word. So place your cursor, this eye. Can you see this eye? Can you see it as moving it somewhere within my page? So just use it, place it within the word. Place it anywhere inside the word. So while you place it, just double click, double click, double click. It will what highlights it alone. Only the words it will highlight it. If you want to highlight all the lines, you will what double click from your hand and drag it to right. Double click and drag it to what right, as you can see. I place my cursor here, then I double click and I drag it to my right. Likewise, if I take my cursor to here, double click and drag it left. Do you understand? Depends on how where you wanted to which words and which one you want to highlight. So after I've shown you this capitalization, then the alignment. This is the alignment. So I highlighted the whole line. Here is left alignment. So you can see align left. It aligns our content with the left margin. Likewise, we have a center. So here it will take our words to center. Then we have also right alignment. It will take it to what? Right. Center, left, center, and right. We have center alignment, left alignment, and then right alignment. So here I take it to what? Left alignment, since it is a memo. And sorry, please. So, and after that, we have colors. If you want to change the color, the font color, if you want to change the font color, here is font color. Just so you can see there is so many colors. As I highlighted it, you can see that any color I press my cursor on, it will change the let me choose, let's say let me use this yellow, this color. Here you can see our color changes from black to this one. Also, if I place it on, let's say, Omo blue, it's also changed to this. So this is all about the Sorry. Sorry, I was just speaking of not knowing that I pressed mute button on my system. Sorry for that. As I was explaining stuff and I couldn't notice that I was muted myself. So here is all about Microsoft Word as a beginner. I think these are the few things that we need to learn for now. So coming back to our slides. So coming back to our slides, we can see that I've shown you how to start writing your memos and letters. You can even prepare, apart from that, you can do all the sort stuff. So after that, I think, okay, Microsoft Word interface. So I will walk you through to Microsoft interface. That is now, let's take a tour of the Microsoft Word interface since I've even started showing you so many things about it. Let me go back to our Microsoft Word interface and so So I've already taken you to the Microsoft Word interfaces. I've started before where I showed you the title bar, I think, and I even show you the quick access toolbox toolbar, and I've showed you the ribbons. Go. Here is the title bar. Here is the quick access toolbar, and then all in here are called ribbons. I've shown all these things to you. And also now, I think I have to show you the groups and commands. Inside each tab, tools are organized into groups as we can see. Here on each tab, here we can see each tab. Let's on this home page, there is so many stuff on this home page. As we can see, inside home tab, you will see we have a clipboard. Here is the clipboard. Can you see it? Here is the clipboard. And under clipboard, we have cuts. Here we have cuts. Now I highlighted what I've brought before, our explanation. Here on it, we can see we have cuts, we have copy, and we have what? Paste. So let me just use it. So as you can see, you can highlight everything as I explained before. Highlight it all. Take your cursor from above, then double click and drag it down. So as you double click and drag it down, you highlighted every this short note I've written. Just use your right click and tap copy. So as you copy it, or just forget about it, just as we highlighted it off, since I'm showing you how to use this clipboard, here we can see cuts. If you cut this, simply means you've cut it and there is somewhere else that you want to paste it also. So you can see there is nothing here. You can see there is nothing here since we cut it. So I want to show you how to paste also. Since we cut it, just come back here and press paste. So under paste, we have so many paste options. By now, we'll use this option alone. The first one, just double click on it. Simply now we copy it and then come back and paste it here. So this is all about what copy and paste. So now let me show you what font is all about. I've shown you fonts. Under fonts, I show you the words, characters, the size, and then here also is called size. If you highlight this, you can size it, as you can see. Here is called size. We can increase it and we can also decrease it. Instead of using this, you can use this, and you can also use this. So I've shown you also color. This is color. You can change color, let's say to red and also, but as I explained before. And after that, there is this called bold. You can bold your words. You can bold it. If you bold it, you can see now it's thicker than before. Let me increase the size. So now here is different. You can see here is not bold. So as I double click on it, triple click on it, it's highlighted everything. If you triple click on it, it will highlight all the line. So here you can see now if I press bold, now the words is quite different with not bold. Here you can use bold or you can use italic to make your ratings look like all this, that. Then there is this under, then there is color on this, and all these things are all part of it. So also we have a paragraph. On the paragraph, I showed you how to align it. You can see as I was shown before, to align it, we can either align it by the left, center, or by the what? Right. And we have also, we have, let me show you something here. Let me show you something. Sorry, please. There is something I need to show you. So there is also something that is called justify. So justify simply means, so there is justify. If you can see, this is looks so scattered. It's not, it's unclear from our, if we can see it somehow, it looks somehow, but we can use so, but you can use justify to make our yeah, to make our writings look in a professional way. That is, you highlight it, highlight it. After you highlight it, just place your cursor on justify. As you can see, just hello. So sorry, it just cut off the nation. The session has been ended, so I created a new link. So let's continue. Just quickly and round up. As I was showing to you how we can justify it. Here is how we can justify it. Just to justify it, what you need to do firstly is that what you need to do is that to justify it, what you need to do is just highlight it all. After you highlight it, then place your cursor on justify. Here we have left alignment, as I was showing before. We have right alignment, center, and we have right alignment. So the next one is justify. I will show you how to justify it. To justify it, just place your cursor on justify and click on it. So just click on it. If you click on it, it will justify it instead of it to be looking, sorry. So as I was showing you how justification works, here is, let's say, so showing you how alignment works. Hello. So, so if you are seeing my screen, showing you how alignment is the justification, how justification is working is that justification is just like we want to yes. So showing you how justification works, as we can see that it's not well aligned. Here, the first line is different with the second line, and the third line likewise the fourth line. So as we can see, it may look unprofessional. But to make it in a justification way, what we need to do is that, sorry. Network NRI. So, so showing you how justification is all about. Here, let's first highlight the text we want to justify. Just place your cursor on these lines that you can see. Both the horizontal lines looks the same. So just press your cursor on it. You can see that it's now well aligned. It's different with the former text that I've shown you before. Here is quite different. This is different with this. Can you all see it? Here, it looks more professional than the other view. This view, can you see the first line is longer than the second line, likewise longer. That's how it will be looking like. But doing making it into making a sub justification, justifying it may make your drafts looks in a professional settings. That's by just highlighting it all and then press your cursor on justify. So this is all about justification. So outside of justification, I think I shown everything regarding the home area, because here we'll talk about this when we dig deeper. This is just for a start for you to understand how to first draft your uh, letters or your memos or your lesson plans or lesson notes or any types of documents you want to prepare yourself. So this is all, the big white space, this big white space is your workspace. You all know all this paper, this empty paper, you can see the document area is called, uh, and you can insert pictures, design your everything. As I am showing you before here, we can insert pictures, we can insert shapes, we can insert icons, and we can even use 3D models. We can insert charts if we wish. We can insert all these type of charts, either a line chart, by pie chart. We'll go through there. So this is all about insert. Just for draw, you can use your pencil and draw yourself. Let's say you want to draw something on your own, you can use draw. There is also ruler. You can use ruler to draw lines and even align objects that is against straight edge. Also, there is this design place. On this design, we can use it to also arrange your designs. It depends on how you want it. For those that are into projects right off, they knows all this design, how it looks like. So I know in our tutorials, when we deeper, we all understand how all these areas are all about. And then there is also layout, there is references, mailing, and mailings, review, and view. So there is also status bar. The status bar, we can see it at the bottom in the status bar. It quite gives you information that is like page number. This is called status bar. So this is called status bar. Let me show you the status bar. So on status bar, let's say we have done with this and we're moving to next page. So here is all about the status bar. You can see now it shows that we are into page 2. Can you see? When I pressed it, if I want to go back to page 1, I can hear from status bar. Can you all see my cursor? Here is status bar. Here is called status bar. So I can just press my cursor here and I can move to page 1. Likewise, if I want to move to, let's say, there is also, let's say I want to move to, let's say I have pages like page, let's say I have pages like page, let's say I have pages like, so here we can see we have all 3 pages. So this is called status bar. As explained, from status bar, you can see how many numbers of words do you type, which page number are you into, and then there is also accessibility. So, and we can also see we have a view. We have a view. Let me show you how view is looks. This is view. So under view, we can at the bottom right, as you can see right corner, you will find zoom. You can zoom our pages, and we can also controls it so that it will let us zoom in to see the text bigger or even smaller than us what we wanted it to look like. So we can see we have zoom. On zoom, you can change your zoom view. You can see it's changed. It depends on how you want it to. I can, let's say you want to make it to base bends or percentage. Let's say I want to make it to 50%. So I just write 50, or let me say 25%. So here you look is smaller than before. So now I am back with my normal page, which is 100% zoom. So after view and zoom, let's me just wrap up so that so that complete our tour. Let's just recap on what we have just simply talked. We have talked about title bar, quick access bar, ribbon, grounds and commands. We have talked about workspace and then the I think status bar. Also, I've just shown you the zoom. So I think this is all about our TOA, MS Word TOA. I think now this is all about it. So now we have moved to questions and answers. Is there any question, please? Let's just quickly throw your questions and ramp up. We will have 3 minutes to answer your questions. Any question, please? Please, is there any question? Hello? So since there is no question, please, we will call it a day. Thank you very much.
There is question now.
Okay, so what's your question, please?
Please, about the quiz. I missed the quiz. I was
About
not
the
online. The quiz.
about the quiz.
Yes, I missed the quiz. I was not online when you
So
dropped the link.
so our team leader will attend to you. I think our team leader will attend to you regarding your quiz.
Okay, thank you
So I
very
think you
much.
can throw your question
That's
to him.
just the question.
So I think we can call it a day. Thank you very much for having enough
So,
night.
sorry, sir. Please, how can I connect to him?
You say?
How can I connect to the team leader
So
to
can you
confirm
drop a mess? Can you drop your message on your
the quiz
WhatsApp
that
group? Can you drop a message on your WhatsApp group?
group is law group.
Hello?
The group is locked. It's only admin that can send message to the group.
Okay, so just
Hello,
send a
sir.
DM to the admin. Send a DM to the group admin. He's the group admin. Send a DM to him. He will attend to
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you very
thank
much. We will
Okay,
probably
thank
today.
you very much.
Okay.